Coming in the next Clash of Clans update is a brand new hero journey, new features, levels, quality of life changes, and more. As usual, I'm going to be showing you gameplay and explaining everything you need to know. First up is the hero journey, a reward track for upgrading your heroes. Yes, from now on, you will get rewarded for upgrading your heroes, and the rewards are pretty awesome. But before we get into those, the hero journey is unlocked at Town Hall 7. Before then, you'll see this locked tab in the hero hall. Once at Town Hall 7, when you can finally upgrade heroes, you can start progressing in the hero journey. The way it works is every hero level is 1 point on the track. So here I have 1 point because I only have a level 1 king. But as soon as I start upgrading my king, I begin to move along the track and unlock rewards. Unlocking a new hero also counts as 1 point because they start at level 1. So that's 1 more point. So with multiple heroes, what the game does is adds all of them up together, and the sum of that is your points. As far as rewards go, on the track you'll find 7 different kinds of rewards: epic equipment, exclusive hero skins, ore, resources, magic items and snacks, and quests. I'll explain all of them briefly. For the hero epic equipment, a pool of certain epic equipment will be available, similar to how epic equipment drops from chests. So once you unlock an equipment from the track, you'll get a random one for a specific hero that you did not have from the pool. And you can tell which hero it is by the logo on the chest. And these can be pre-leveled depending on your town hall level. The max for this is a level 15, so it will never be any higher than that. And if you already have every equipment in the pool, it will instead give you 50 starry ore, but at that point, you're literally suffering from success. Then there are these skins. All skins you'll find on the track are exclusive to the hero journey. These are the ascended skins, and basically what they are is like a way cooler version of the default skins. The next rewards you can get are resources, and these will always be either elixir or dark elixir. Basically, the resources you need to upgrade your heroes, which makes sense because this is a hero journey after all. Next up are the magic items and snacks. This includes hero potions, books of heroes, pet potions, runes of elixir, runes of dark elixir, and the mighty morsel. Once again, these are all related to your hero's progression and usefulness. Then we have ores, which you'll see sprinkled here and there throughout the track, which is always nice to see. And finally, quests. These come in 2 different kinds: hero and equipment quests. Basically, what quests are is once you get to the quest on the track, you'll have to do a small challenge similar to what you see in a clan game, for example. But these are hero or equipment related, so it's stuff like get X amount of stars with a hero or a particular piece of equipment. Once you complete the quest, you'll be rewarded with 3 of these brand new ore chests. They're exactly what they sound like. These chests contain only ores, and you'll get 1 of each kind: shiny, glowy, and starry. The amount of ores you get is going to be inside a set range according to your town hall level. Now it's interesting to know that these ore chests can actually give some players more ores than others. Players that are flagged as very far behind, like new or re-engagement players, which are the ones that are returning after a while, will get bigger ore drops to help them catch up. How exactly bigger? I don't know, but it's going to be bigger drops. Now, you watching are probably wondering how this will all play out on update day. I already have 250 hero levels. Like, what, am I supposed to just miss out on everything? Well, here's exactly what's going to happen. You'll start the track based on your combined hero levels. So if you have 50, you'll start at 50, and if you have 300, you'll start at 300. That's how many points on the track you will have. So let's start with the hero equipment. You will get your equipment, so don't worry about that. However, if you already have the equipment, because they come pre-leveled, if the equipment from the hero journey is a higher level than yours, it'll just automatically upgrade it to match the level. Again, the cap for this is level 15, so it won't be higher than that. And if you already have that epic equipment and it's already higher level than the one you receive, you will instead get the fallback reward, which is the 50 starry ore. However, I'm being told that you won't get 50 starry ore for every equipment that you missed out on. This will just be like a one-time thing for all of the equipment. Then for the skins, you will get those immediately depending on where you are on the track. You will also get all of the resources, and the game will allow a one-time storage overflow for this. And the same thing goes for the random pieces of ores, so you don't have to worry about spending your ores or resources before the update. All magic items and snacks will also be collected, but with a cap of 4 hero potions and 6 mighty morsels. And finally, the quest. Unfortunately, this is the only thing that will not migrate, meaning whatever quests you went past before the update, they will not activate and you won't get the ore chest for them. It's a bummer, yes, but we're already getting a boatload of stuff, so I can't complain. Alright, so now let's move on to a new feature for battles, a fast forward button that will let you speed up attacks similar to how you can in replays. When you're in a battle, at first it won't appear, but after 120 seconds have passed, it'll pop up and you can use it. It will only let you toggle it to 4x in normal speed, so there's no in between, but perhaps this will change in the future. This feature will work in most areas of the game, including all 3 villages, but I was told that the only battles it will not work for are the re-engagement attacks, goblin maps, tutorials, or challenge levels. I think this is a pretty neat change. It will essentially eliminate the need to force close the game to get the battle over with. You know, those attacks where you have an archer queen or a goblin just doing something for a minute. Nobody wants to watch that, so it will come in handy for sure. It's even better too because unlike closing the game, you won't have to wait to battle again. You can immediately go into the next battle. Some other quality of life changes. The prospector info screen now shows your current ores, finally. No more guessing how much you got to plan your upgrades, it'll be right there. Also, the equipment activation order is now fixed by the equipment itself, not the slot it's in. So for example, if you have a rocket backpack in slot A and flame blower in slot B, these will activate as though you had flame blower in slot A and rocket backpack in slot B. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry, it's nothing huge, I was confused myself. But this was basically done to resolve some issues with certain equipment acting weird according to what slot they were in. The clan capital is finally getting updated. Well, kind of. First up is a brand new capital treasury. This is a treasury similar to your personal treasury, except this one lets you deposit your capital gold into it if and only when all upgrades are done. The capital treasury is shared by the whole clan, so when you contribute to it, it's the whole clan's capital gold now. It's not your gold, it's our gold. You also earn capital reputation for it, so it's kind of like the same thing as upgrading buildings. And the purpose of this is to essentially have a place to put all of that excess capital gold you have. And when an update drops, whenever that is, you and your clan can upgrade stuff using the capital treasury. Thank God, no more having max capital gold all the time. Been suffering for like 2 years. That's not the only change though. Players will no longer be able to join in on capital raids when all of the following are true. The player hasn't attacked in the clan yet. It's not an elder, co-leader, or leader. Join the clan after raid weekend began, and the clan is not set to invite only or closed. These changes will be implemented to essentially prevent players from hopping to different clans and participating in raids to get more raid medals. And last but not least, I saved the best for last. Not really. Back to the home village, we'll also be getting some new levels like the monolith level 5, builder huts level 8, dark spell factory level 8, dark barracks level 15, new supercharges for Expo and Scattershot, the remaining wall upgrades for Tunnel 18, and 5 new levels for the King, Queen, and Warden. So the new max levels are 110, 110, and 85 respectively. But yeah, that's all folks. I'm sure you noticed some levels to certain buildings that will unlock something, right? Well, come back tomorrow to find out, or if you're watching this in the future, links will be down below. Speaking of the future, YouTube is predicting you may like this video if you go watch it. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and have a good one out. Peace.